Howdy, I am LordChoodles, and this is Hollow Knight. In the last episode, we did the second trial in the Coliseum of Fools, and then we fought the Watcher Knights here, and quote, killed, unquote, luring the Watcher, one of the first streamers, not one of, but the first streamer, that we fought. Well, we didn't fight him, really, but we murdered him. And I've apparently unlocked the Hunter's Journal for one of these folks, so why don't we take a look at that quick. The Cowardly Husk. The fearful, cowardly nature of these Hallownest bugs persists even after death. It almost feels shameful to chase and cut them down. So, what will we do in this episode? Why don't we... What do I want to do? Let's go. Let's go. I've decided it's organically time. There's something, in the ancient basin here. Why don't we go check that out? And yeah, let's do that. I've decided it is organic time. We are doing this organically, and I don't know. There's not really an organic time. It's just when you put the dots together and you connect it is when you end up going there. So we got the King's Mark, or excuse me, the King's Brand in my inventory. We've been marked by the King's Brand, Hallownest Ancient Places, Ancient Basin, cough cough. Not going this way, unless I don't have enough power, I don't believe. No, I need 2 more power for the next one, right? Quickest stack station will be to the right to get us there. But, yeah, so Ancient Basin, Ancient Places, and we have the King's Brand, which we got, which looks like the door. I'm not in your line of sight, am I? I am. It looks like the door, the mark on the door we saw down there. So yeah, we're gonna go down there and see what's happening. Because I think that's a good place to go next for the continuation of our game. So yes, King Station, here we are. Tank Station is on the 2nd level. Oopsie daisy. 2nd level here. Right here. Here we are. And the stag's already here. This is the last one we used. But we'll go to the hidden station right by the palace grounds. And that'll get us just about right where we want to be. I'll go ahead and take that off. And away we go. Hello there. Just flying by this massive space. And here we are. Did I take the right marker? I did. Okay. I thought I might have took the one off the palace instead. Or not the palace, but the white fellow in front of it who has something blocking him from using the dream now on him. But here we are. So you can see the mark looks the same. And yeah. So this says, Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Our pure vessel has ascended beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. And hello, I am your king now. I have the King's Brand, thank you. And without further ado, let's step in. Nice dark place. All the shadowy stuff that's we've seen all over the ancient basin floating upward. Looks like quite a large pit down here. Lots of shadow creepers hanging out. Just can convenient for them. This must be a good environment since I don't see anything for them to eat around here. But luckily they don't need to eat or... Oh, falling! Fall! Oh, I've missed every platform. Hello, skulls. Hey down there. You look like a person looking up at me. But yeah, the abyss seems lovely. Hello? Hello? Sibling. Fragment of a lingering well. And they do 2 damage, yeah. That's what I thought. So, siblings, eh? Are you my siblings or someone else's siblings? And also these, a lot of skulls that look disturbingly similar to my head. Thousands of skulls, I might even say. If I had to count them. I wonder if anyone has ever counted how many you can see. Hello. Our voices will cry out again. Well, that's interesting. Don't know what to make of that for now. But I guess we will go see what's to our right. A lot of little fossilized things here too. Still can't remember the name of what they are. And I can hear the lovely kind of hollow sounds that bones make as you walk over them. But to the right... Hey there. You got thoughts? No? Yeah! Alright, well, as expected, I suppose. That didn't work out too well for me. You shan't get me, shadows. I have the power of jumping. Yeah, this one has eyes. You see eyes coming up out of there. That's not great. Hello? So I see we can go up, but over here... I assume you won't let me go. No. Alright, and if you notice, I'm not getting soul when I hit these fellas. Which means I should probably stop jumping into stuff to demonstrate that it hurts me or that I can't do something, but... You know. Hey. Pop you on the head there. Alrighty. Oopsie daisy. Just climbing up this big building here, it looks like. I'll make sure too many of these siblings don't end up hitting me. There we go. Got the Hunter's Journal already. Take a look at that. For down below us, beneath the kingdom, the air grows stiller, and a sense of emptiness pervades. Can life flourish down there? If so, I will hunt it. I wouldn't call this life. Turn it off? Cannot. My king, I'm sorry. The sea calls. I'll take the soul. Little holders have the king's crown on them, it looks like. But I will turn it on. Hello, Lumaflies. Being kept as slaves against your will, I see. But this looks like a lighthouse of some kind. Sending light to the right. Can I take the cool path to the right? Cool kids path? Oh, that's bright. And has it gone to the shadows? So it has. Thank you, light. keeping everybody nice and calm in this creepy little abyss here, filled with these shells of people that look disturbingly similar to me. It's really not what you want to see. On the other side here, we've got just more empty caverns, it seems. This way. Let's go. We cannot go through here. Oh, but there's a shiny. Unfortunate. But up here we've... Oops! I fell. Excuse me. There's a secret of some kind for us. Never mind. We shan't be able to get it. That's the other side of that shiny there. Hello. I would take a little bath in this puddle. Absorbed the shade cloak. Press left shift to dash forwards, cloaked in shadow. Use the cloak to dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. I really love the shade cloak. But, what? No, you have a little shield of some kind too. Alright. So what we can do now is, with our shade cloak, which has a recharge time, if you see, I can't do it right away. The little bubbles of shade have to pop back into me. So it's not like I can just dash forever. Got a arcane egg, which is here. One of the things for Lim, it looks like. A mysterious stone egg from before the birth of Hallownest. Alright, but now let's see if we can go up here since we're able to go through the shadows now. Voila! So that'll open up that place in Kingdom's Edge too. But what's over here? An imprint of abyss given form. So void tendrils is what these shadows are. They're void. Fragments of void taking the shape of sharp, thrashing tendrils. The bugs of Hallownest sometimes wondered whether there were other, older, stranger kingdoms deep below them. What strange fancies they had. That's probably why they were always so distracted and easy to kill. Perhaps, Hunter. Alright, so we are in the abyss, and it is filled with this black void substance, which we seem to have absorbed into ourselves. So that's probably good for us. Dude, is it in my inventory? No, the shade cloak we have is not. That I see anyways. Alright, but we've got that now. So I suppose we will be making our way back. Out of this lovely place. Filled with a void that wants to kill us. Very welcoming. Excuse me, fellas. No eating me tonight. Yeah, hello. Siblings, question mark. I'm just gonna be, on my way out now. If you don't mind. But, yeah. Yeah. Lovely pit filled with dead bodies. That the sign above for the higher beings notes is the place of the pure vessel's creation. What lies beyond is the refuse and regret. So if the pure vessel is the Hollow Knight, which has been implied to us, then perhaps the Hollow Knight was somehow created here with all these other corpses, I suppose. But yeah, I suppose that's all I'll have to say for now. I don't spoil, at least I try not to. But what's this? Deep blue stone atop a dais, atop a table, I would say. And they've got the little butterflies of lifeblood. So we'll have to come back to this at some point and try and figure out what it is. But for now, we gotta just make our way back out of this lovely little pit here. Hey, bud. I guess I missed my stop. I see I needed to go left here. There we go. Now we're making more progress upward. Hip. Hello, Hornet. How are you? What do you think? It faced the void and ascends unscathed. Could it unite such vast darkness? Ah, no, the darkness, the void seemed pretty angry at me. La fenu finido. Ghost, I see you faced the place of your birth. Now drape yourself in the substance of its shadow. Though our strength is born of similar source, that part of you, that crucial emptiness, I do not share. Funny then, that such darkness gives me hope. Within it, I see the chance of change. A difficult journey you would face, but a choice it can create. Prolong our world's stasis, or face the hurt of its infection. Hagana Saganis. I'd urge you to take that harder path, but what end may come, the decision rests with you. Alright, Hornet. Well, I don't know quite what you mean at the moment, but do my best. Still there? Alright. Let's read this again. Higher beings, towards a few alone, our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. Alright. Got some good lore happening here. And this nice shade cloak. Which is, why, if you've seen in my boss fights before, I might often dash into a boss when they're right next to me and about to attack me or something. That is why I am always dashing into the bosses, because I'm used to fighting with the shade cloak and dashing through them. But I didn't have it, so I just look stupid losing a health dashing into them. But here we are at the King Station. We go ahead and update our map. And there was this guy here who has a dream shield that's not letting us read his mind. And also over here, didn't do anything in this room, seems important. And up here with the lifeblood butterflies. That's the abyss. So we can't do anything here at the moment. We can't do anything here. I don't want to do that yet. I don't really need to go back here. Nothing in the City of Tears happening. Well, actually, at some point, maybe we should swing back by the Soul Sanctum just to make sure we didn't miss anything there. I guess there. I don't know. Just generally Soul Sanctum. Check that back into that. We need a key for this. This we could go do. Get through the black. We can get through the black thing, so we could go do that. That we can't do. Caverns Fools, I don't want to do. We don't need to go see the seer, we don't have it. Can't do that yet, we haven't found a place for it. Because Queen's resting place, we don't know where that is. So why don't... Well, Fog Canyon. Why don't we do Fog Canyon? Because we discovered that a long time ago. And I really haven't set foot in it at all. This area right here, the green path we found, and up here by the Queen Station. I haven't done anything with Fog Canyon, and that's probably something I should do. So yes, let's do Fog Canyon. It's about time for that, I imagine. So to get there, we can go to the Queen Station, I suppose. Cool. Oh, and we can check on Willow that I have marked here in the Queen Station because we have the Monarch Wings now. So let me just remove that. That off my map. Yay, I'm making progress removing stones from my map instead of just constantly putting new ones on. But hello, Willow. Please don't eat me. Anything new? No? Okay. Well, let me just hop up here. See your mushrooms. Good mushrooms. Delicious. Yeah? Thoughts? this little creature. Okay, you're still trying to eat me. Not nice. Got a howl on the sill and this poor fellow up here. Please, not food. So I hope Willow didn't eat this fellow, but I don't know. Willow, you're a little bit of a bug eater, it seems like. I don't know if I can quite trust you there. Be free, Luma flies. There was a bunch of you being kept as slaves in the abyss, but I'll free you, don't worry. But Fog Canyon, here we are. Let's go left, I suppose. See that sign? Hello. What do you think? When next to return to that delightful spa, the water so eased the tension in my shell. A spa, eh? I've been to several hot springs, nice natural spas. Maybe I'll see you there. Millabelle the banker. Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run to your spa. Till you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's Geo is a terrible thing. So much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single Geo. Maybe you'd consider opening an account? Well, I can't really lose my Geo because I can't die, otherwise I'd be over, but you're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your Geo's safe within my shell, my vault. Keep it in your shell, huh? Now, let's do some banking. I can't really lose it, but, you know, maybe I can get interest payments or something. I'll give you business. I'm a nice fellow, and I don't really have anything to spend my money on. Excuse me. Trolls. I don't really have anything to spend my money on, so, you know, you can have that. Sure. I expect it back, though. With interest, please. 8% is a pretty good interest rate. What's the interest rate right now on a treasury bond? I don't know. Probably something I should know. Series I bonds were giving like 9% in the next 6 months, so I want 9% interest, please. I gotta keep up with inflation. Geo Kalala. Goodbye then. Stay safe. Alright. Anything else to say? Hello, dearie. Keen to do some banking? No, I'm good. More thoughts? Just thinking about your spa? Alright. Well, you have fun. I'll come back to check on my interest eventually. Where are you? I don't have a map, but you're over there somewhere. Alright. Cool. Cooliosis, as I say. Hello. Got a little orange bead there. An smallest jelly form. Passive and unaware, but pulsing with dangerous electric shock. Hello. I'll just murder you all for sport then. Hey, big boy. Excuse you. An passive outer being protecting an aggressive explosive core. I did see that explosion. Luckily, not coming after me, alright? Hello. Gotcha. What? Well, I knew that was going to happen, but you know, for a fact. Yeah, they're homing, which is not the most fun. Maybe that's part of the reason I've avoided Ford Canyon is they home. And they do 2 damage each, so little intimidating, I suppose, one might say. For a Still Soul run, I don't like things that do 2 damage. But what's over here? Nice. This don't look like Fort Canyon anymore. So, I know, in fact, that this is not Fort Canyon, so we're gonna leave, because we're exploring Fort Canyon, not that area. But we will come back to that in every figure. But today is Fort Canyon. So I'll come back to it, don't you worry. Hippity hoppity. Hello. Ow. Yeah. Alright, lovely jellyfish. I'm not going to call you Umas, I'm going to call you jellyfish. Because that's what you definitely look like. Alright, heading to the left, I suppose. Oh, come. Alright. Yeah, just gonna try and avoid being hit too many times by these fellas with their 2 damage homing explosives. But I'm also gonna keep killing everyone I see because Hunter's Journal, of course. Alright, good dodge, me. Thanks, me. Doing great, Choodles. Alright, was there anything down here? Oh, there was! Alright, I'll check this out, sure. Hello, Lumaflies. I don't know why you're trying to hurt me like this. I could swim under here, but that might be a little cheap. I'll do the parkour challenge. Look at me, Dad. I did the parkour challenge. Real gamer. What's up here? Lifeblood hurt. I'll take it. Handy. Hello. Hollowness Sill. Thank you. Lost. You have strayed a bit further from the path, I suppose. You're right. Let me stop hopping at the asses so much. Do it right. This is starting to look like that other place again. I decided not to go, but oh no. Oh, I will look at the journal for it though. A moss fly, winged weakling that covers itself in leaves to appear larger, hides amongst the undergrowth, fleeing if predators draw near. Alright. But that seems to be a blocked off entrance to this other area, so let's just look up here quick. Open that shortcut for us. And this is a place of some kind, looks like, yes. Alright, what's here? Overgrown mound, like the ancient mound and the crystallized mound. So we're looking for another shaman with a spell for us, hopefully. Over here. See stuff to the right, so... Hiya! Gotcha. Oh. Hello. We've got the Hunter's Journal entry for these squits. Mission failed. Get them next time. Yeah, so that was pretty easy. I think you're supposed to get this earlier in the game. But I didn't. Because I didn't explore Far Canyon. So yeah, but when they lunge at you, don't panic. Stand your ground and strike back as they come close. It's not a big deal. I think a lot of people don't get this as early in the game as they're supposed to, because it's an out-of-the-way area in Far Canyon, which isn't the most hospitable of places for the early game. What do you think, though? I see you've got a thing. Hear me. Sure, I hear you. I'll consume the Howling Wraiths. Tap space while holding up to unleash the wraiths. Spells will deplete soul. Replenish soul by striking enemies. Thank you. I hear you. Demonstrate. Voila. Alright, cool. So we've got another spell that we probably should have rightfully had earlier in the game, but it's not a big deal, I don't think. I think it happens to a lot of people, like getting this super early, but oh yeah! Practice. Alright. So we'll be heading back this way. Yes, it was entirely calculated to continue proceeding towards this green leafy area that doesn't look at all like Fort Canyon, because I knew that this spell was here that we should probably have already. To me. But yes, we're exploring Fort Canyon. I promise. I promise that's what's happening. So we were heading up, if I recall correctly. Yes, I believe we were heading up. Oh, I've already got the journal entry for these Umas. The spirit of a dead ancestor, the brain of a larger creature, allowed to drift free, an egg searching for a safe place to spawn. I have no idea what this is. Fair, Hunter, fair. It is a bit strange, you're right. So we could hit right, or we could hit... Oh, here, I was like, I thought. And this is the green path, where we originally saw this stuff happening. And so we're right down here, if I recall correctly. Let's just check and, I don't know, go sit at that bench and update our map. Though I guess we won't be updating our map because, we don't have the map for Fort Canyon yet. We're wandering through it blind still. But I'm still going to head to this bench because that's going to do it for this episode. In the next one, we'll continue exploring Fort Canyon. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
This is an outro. This is not a drill. Please exit the video immediately. This is an outro. This is not a drill. Please exit the video immediately.